And honestly, just knowing the type of person she is, man, she could be looking at it. And this is kind of what made her unique, kind of in her own way. Like you would think it's neglect, but you'll find out later, like, oh, she was doing that because she didn't want to hurt you. Um, and I would just say for, like in this instance, man, just the way she went about doing it, I part of me wants to believe she had in her head, um, before I do any more, before I do any more damage, let me just remove myself from the situation. And I wasn't that this wasn't how I initially felt, but having some time to kind of process everything and just kind of deal with my emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, even down to recording this project, like, I want people to understand this is just me sharing my truth and how I felt. Like, and I'm learning now from just going to therapy. I gotta feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm feeling, I got to feel it. And one thing the therapist kind of shared with me was just like, you're the only person that can invalidate your feelings. And healing don't happen when you don't feel. Um, and so yeah, that's kind of where it's at, man. Y'all gonna listen to, and niggas gonna listen to the project just because, not just because it's me, but just like people know what I've been kind of dealing with and going through, and people know I write from, you know, a place of transparency and just honesty, like no matter what I'm going through. And I'm believing people appreciate the transparency and the honesty. Some people may be hurt by it, but at the end of the day, I want to move forward and past this, and like kind of deal with it for myself, because my peace is all I have at this point. It's been rough, man, and most people that know me have witnessed some of the things that I've dealt with, from almost going to jail in 16, losing my dad in 17, getting married in 18, us getting pregnant in 19, me and my ex-wife. Like, I gotta get used to even saying that. That feel weird. But yeah, man, it's been a roller coaster. And honestly, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm tired. But for some reason, God keeping me together, man, and to still, want to do right and continue to encourage people. Like, that's God, bro. Cause yeah, if I'm not in my right mind, like, I've lost it by this point. And any other person in my shoes probably would have lost it at this point. I mean, granted, if God didn't see fit for them to go through it and deal with it. But yeah, it's been a journey, man. And I don't know how many people really realized it, or, even noticed it. But I mean, COVID kind of hit, and I took a break from music, like not intentionally, but just so much was going on. And when you get to a place where you're watching your child like fight for his life, man, and day in and day out, you, like, the unknown is clearer than the known. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's in your face, the unknown. And you forced to kind of just trust God through that. Like, in my case, I wasn't thinking about no music. I had thoughts. I had plenty going on. But yeah, even that, it's amazing Like not soon, not soon after she left, and it was said that she wanted a divorce. Then I was able to put pen to the pad, and I think that I think the timing had a lot to do with, hey, I don't want to be talking through these things as we're trying to move forward, like in a productive kind of way, because I'm basically bringing up the past. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of us planning for our future, I saw it as counterproductive, but too, my brain, like, I was scattered, and it got to a point where I was just like, I can't do nothing right now. So I was doing features or whatever, but like I said, shortly after she left, in probably 2 days, I wrote. Well, not wrote, but in 2 days, I recorded this project, and this is what it is. Therapy letters. I'm not gonna lie, the toughest thing that just kind of happened here recently, after getting some good news from my mom in regards to a CAT scan she had done. I went to the mailbox, and you anticipate the divorce or whatever being finalized, but actually like getting these documents and having to like read through this stuff, it hit me like a ton of bricks, man. And I cried myself to sleep that night. Yeah. And I still feel like I lost my entire family in less than a year. And I don't quite know what's next, or even how to pick up the pieces. But I want to believe I did everything I could